Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time for another installment of Confessions of a Shopaholic. I know y'all probably thought, girl, you only did 2 days and you back to shopping. No, no. I had a really busy weekend. Really, really busy. I have been keeping up with my book. I have been still journaling every day, but I just didn't have time to do the video. So today we're going to catch up on days 3 and 4. I'm going to tell you all something. I really haven't been promoting this book, I guess, because I was only on day 1 and 2. 30 days to stop being a shopaholic. This book is good. This mindful program is real. I'm starting to unlock thoughts that I haven't really thought about in a while. And I'm like, does this really lead to my shopping? And some of it, hey, Glenda, some of it has absolutely nothing to do with my shopping addiction, but some of it still needs to be unlocked for a healing. And moment of honesty, I was supposed to catch up on day 5 today too, because today is the 5th day. I did go through the day 5 exercise, but I was mentally drained. So day 5, I will probably do tomorrow, like 5 and 6. And I haven't really decided if I am open enough to get on camera and talk about day 5. Because day 5 is really emotional. It was a huge breakthrough, but it was too much for this little 30-minute segment. So we're going to do days 3 and 4. Again, these people not paying me to promote this book. It's just something I picked up because at the beginning of the year, this is something I wanted to work on, and I've just found it to be extremely helpful. So, day 3. Day 3, it's I'm not a label, title, or description. The assignment for day 3 was, of course, to do our 10 minutes of meditation and to think about the labels people call you, to think about things or adjectives that people use to describe you to others. And we were supposed to write it all on a piece of paper, tear it up, burn it, that burn thing, and tell yourself, I'm not a label. What you think about me is not true. But as I was going through the process, some of the things that people think about me are true and they aren't negative. I just feel like I'm so much more. And maybe it's because I only present myself as a visual, like, not today. Your girl ain't got on no makeup today. I ain't feel like it. I woke up today and my skin was glowing. It was so soft. It still is soft. And it just absorbed my moisturizer so well. I did not want to put makeup on. I just wanted to enjoy a good skin day. I don't know if you all ever had that. I just was like, I can go without makeup because I don't know if you can see, like, you can kind of see it off the light. It is like really a natural glow and it's not oily. Like my skin is not oily at all. It is so soft. So I didn't want to ruin it today. But anyway, see how I done went into a vanity moment? Girl, get it together. So let's go to the things that I wrote down because in the exercise, they wrote down a lot of negative things, but I don't feel like people think of me negative. And the note I did day 3 was payday. It was Friday. And I did not buy anything. But when I tell you I loaded up so many cards, I was on Torrid, got a cart full of stuff on Torrid. It's this new website I just heard about called ASOS. I don't know if that's ASOS or if it's ASOS. I don't know how it's pronounced. But I probably got about $300-$400 worth of stuff over there. I loaded up with some stuff on Eloquy. Ashley Stewart had a cute dress I thought should get. Oh, and DSW got some summer sandals. Now, I will be open enough and say I wear a size 10 in shoes. Your girl has a huge foot. And since high school, I wore a size 10. So whenever there's some cute shoes, when you wear a size that's not the norm, you gotta get that shoe quick, because if I wait till the summertime for this sandal, it's not gonna be there. So I'm like, Angie, do you really need another summer sandal? Like, because I really don't need no more shoes. But I didn't buy it, but it is in my cart. This was a stressful weekend for me, and I think it helped that it was such a busy weekend. Like I had something planned to do every day, Friday, Saturday, even today, Sunday. We got up and had brunch with family that came to town. So I didn't have idle time to just be on my phone purchasing things. So that helped me. But trust me, your girl want to shop. But I did note that for myself. Even though it is payday weekend and I filled up all my carts, I tried to find ways to convince myself to justify the purchases, but I still did not purchase. I am going strong. So I'm proud of myself for that. So I don't want to make little of it because a part of me is like, girl, it's only day 3. You ain't did too much. But you should be proud of the little things. I don't know. I'm speaking for the shoppers out there. Like some of y'all might be like, girl, it's only day 3. But if you are really facing a shopping addiction, you will understand the victory in me not buying anything on payday weekend. Because payday weekend is the weekend I cut up. But okay, I wrote in my book, I am not what you think of me. And then I said, maybe I am. But there's so much more to me. Some of the labels that people put on me are social butterfly, and I don't really think I'm a social butterfly. I think people think I'm a social butterfly because they know me. And once I get to know you, my wall is down. Like, I know y'all on YouTube. I'm very comfortable speaking on camera. So people might think this is my personality. If you meet me in a bar, trust me, it's not. Trust me, it's not. I don't know if it's an anxiety of talking to new people. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a social butterfly. Like I'm very in my circle. In my circle. People have said that I was a bitch and unapproachable. That could come from my ability to not feel comfortable around new people. I'm not a bitch at all. At all. Like I am probably I don't want to say the nicest person because I ain't that nice, but I'm a very nice person and I don't start mess with anyone. I probably feel like right now I have a completely drama-free life. Completely because I don't start mess with people. And if I see you approaching me with some mess, I will cut you off before I dig into that mess and want to argue, fuss, fight, go he say, she say, any of that. I don't like mess. I'm a cutter. I will cut you off quickly before I let you come in my life and run up my blood pressure. So I'm not a bitch. I'm just socially awkward when meeting new people. Like I really do have some kind of anxiety of feeling like I might say the wrong thing. I don't want people to think I'm not that I'm dumb, but I just don't know what to say when I meet new people. And maybe that's why my approach in life is just to be glamorous. So that could be something. Now that I think about it, it could be something because I'm used to people walking up to me, and I'm not trying to sound vain or anything, but I'm used to people walking up to me saying, "Oh, your makeup is so pretty. Your outfit is so cute. Where did you get those shoes? Who did your hair? Who did your nails?" I'm used to people walking up and starting conversations with me based on how I present myself. That could be a part of my shopping thing. Like maybe I have to present myself in a certain way because of my social anxiety. I don't know. I might need somebody professional to unpack that. I don't know. People do say I talk too much, but I feel like I get that naturally. I do love to talk. I am a talker, but I come from a talking family. Like I promise you, if I can ever convince my mother to do a YouTube show with me, I promise we will be on there a good 6 hours. Y'all think I talk a lot? People who think I talk a lot, I just say, wait till you meet my mama. I get it natural and honest, and I do love to talk. I do have to tell my friends, tell me to shut up sometimes. Don't let me control the conversation. When I talk to people now, like, I can't put all my business in the street, but I did go to a luncheon Saturday and I was meeting new people. And I constantly have to tell myself, Angie, ask people about themselves. Just don't go off rambling about whatever you want to talk about. I have to think about, pause, ask somebody a question about themselves so they can enter the conversation and it's just not you talking too much. Like, it my friends, I tell my friends all the time, if I get to rambling, tell me to shut up so y'all can talk about something. I really do that. And it's just a conscious thing that I know about myself. And if you ever get in my comfort zone to where I feel like the wall is broken down for you, you will see that side of me. And probably YouTube probably sees that side of me because I'm very comfortable with talking on YouTube now. Um, when I was younger, my mom used to call me bougie. And I hated that. Like, I never felt that was a compliment because to me, I feel like bougie people look down on people. And I don't look down on people. I just look up at myself. Like, I do think highly of myself, even though I've always been a plus size chubby girl from birth to right now. I've always had a high self-esteem. And I thank my grandmother for that because she always told me I was beautiful. My grandmother did photography on the side. She always put me in front of her camera and was like, "You are so beautiful. You're so photogenic. Come pose for me." That's probably why I take selfies every day. I've always had a high confidence of myself. So I don't feel like I'm bougie. I just feel like I'm confident. Um, People do put me on team too much. Like, if I'm going out with my girlfriends, they was like, "Oh, we're gonna be casual." My idea of casual could still consist of sequins or fur or fringe or frills or like what I have on now is probably, see, their idea of casual going out is my around the house clothes, like sweatshirts, leggings. That's my around the house clothes. And if I'm in my around the house clothes, you might catch me out in the grocery store. But if we're going to lunch or happy hour or a comedy show and you say it's casual, you're not gonna catch me in this. So I don't know. I don't mind being on team too much. A lot of people say I talk too much. Some people say I do too much. So I feel like, is my label just too much? Because everything involves too much. I spend too much, talk too much, on team too much. I don't know if that's a negative or a positive thing. I don't look at it negatively. I do not like for people to call me bougie. I don't like that because I don't feel that I am that. But all the rest of that I will take. I will just say, get to know me and know more than the glamour. But I guess I should present more than just the glamour. I don't know. I ain't no therapist, y'all. I'm just trying to work through this book. Trying to just work through this book. Okay, let's move on to day 4 because y'all do know Kitchen Table Talk is tonight at 6 p.m. Central. Less than 15 minutes. So let's unpack day 4. Day 4, we had to count to 25 frontwards and backwards and meditate on leaving the earth and coming back down. I will admit I didn't do that. I found that dumb. Sorry, book. I found that was dumb. Maybe I need to go back and revisit because you are supposed to just do the stuff if you want it to work. But I didn't do that. And so the lesson was we're supposed to slow down, do not rush, and to enjoy the moment. They said today's world is all about speed. Everybody wants to get places faster. Everybody wants instant fame, instant success, and no one wants to slow down and enjoy the moment. This is me. This is me. I am a rusher. I drive fast. I talk fast. I I am a rusher. I do enjoy instant satisfaction. And I believe a lot of people do that. So maybe I do need to revisit the first part of this and do the count to 25 frontwards and backwards. I just couldn't imagine myself floating from the earth and floating back. That's the part that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna promise I promise you I'm gonna go back and do this tomorrow because I am a rusher. Let's see what I wrote in my journal. I did journal a lot about this. Slow down, don't rush, enjoy the moment. I do take times to enjoy the moment, but when it compares to shopping, I'm very much a compulsive shopper. I can tell you, I can't count on my hands how many times people in the store are ringing up my stuff and they'll be like, "Oh, it's $285," and I only went in there with $100 budget, and I'll be like, "Hurry up and charge my credit card before I change my mind." I say that everywhere I go. I'm like, hurry up and just pay for it before I think about how I'm about to be broke. Just go ahead and charge my credit card and give me the stuff. I'm very compulsive when it comes to shopping. If I'm in the store, very compulsive if there's a sale. Mind you, I just admitted to spending all of my Torrid cash. Just because you have the Torrid cash and you know the Torrid cash is if you spend $50, you get 25 off. It's pretty much 50% off. It doesn't mean you have to redeem the Torrid cash. And I need to accept that for the next time I have some Torrid cash and they do the sale. But like if you give me a sale or if you send me an email and it's like the whole site is 75% off, I could be in the middle of running reports. I don't care what I'm doing. I am pausing to go rush and get my 75% off. And it could be stuff that I don't even want or need. I'm very compulsive when it comes to sales and shopping. It's ridiculous. Um, I said this weekend was very hard. I was reflecting on payday weekend again, but I did not buy anything. Or I wrote, I didn't buy clothes, shoes, makeup, or jewelry. Now, I did make an Amazon purchase from the Amazon market to get some stuff for my pantry. So it was some food items. And then I bought I like that Dr. Teal's sugar scrub. I use that every day. It really makes your skin soft, but that ain't about that. But they were sold out at Target, and I hate walking inside of Walmart. So I just went on Amazon and ordered that off of Amazon, and it'll be here in 2 days. I'd rather wait 2 days than have to go to Walmart. So I did order that stuff, but I didn't shop. Like that was stuff that I needed, so that don't count. So I said temptation is hard. Not checking out was hard. I did feel a little bit of anxiety. I found that I don't check my emails as often because I don't want to see the sales on the emails. So I haven't gotten the strength to unsubscribe from the emails, but like I probably have, how many emails do I have on my phone? I have 83 emails. I just refuse. Like I skim through the emails to see if a person emailed me and not a store. And if it's a personal email, I'll check it. But if it's stores, I'd rather just not check the emails. So I don't. It's too much. It's too much. I feel like I can control this. I was big up in myself because it's Sunday and I didn't buy any clothes. So I was like, girl, you can control this. You ain't gotta keep reading this book. You did good, but I am gonna keep reading this book. I was big up in myself. I said I feel like I can control this, but I'm unlocking more about myself through this process. And they were talking about instant success, and I started reflecting on my YouTube channel. You all know I'm at 915, and I'm like this close to 1,000, and I really, really, really been pushing. And just another moment of honesty. It's hard. It's hard because I feel like I wrote it in my journal. I feel like I'm pushing my YouTube channel because I spent so many years wasting my talent, wasting like being in a negative headspace. Like if you haven't heard this story before, When I went to college, my very first major was communications. I wanted to be on the radio. I wanted to be like Wendy Williams before I even knew who Wendy Williams was. I just wanted to be that person yapping on the radio. I do love to talk. But anyway, I went to I was probably a communications major for 2 years. I went to my first class where we actually got to work in the radio and put our voice on tape. And our first assignment, the teacher, we used to have to play our tapes in front of the whole class. I used to live in that radio studio. If I had the mindset now when I was 19, I would not be an accountant. I would not be an accountant. But anyway, we can't go backwards. Back to the story. The very first time we had to present our work to class, I presented my tape. I was so proud of it. I had edited in music. I had an interview. And the teacher was like, your voice is annoying. You will never make it on the radio. The way that crushed my spirit, the next semester, I instantly changed my major because I was like, I'm not going to make it. And mind you, the teacher is, someone who was in the radio field. And so I was like, if she don't like it, ain't nobody. I didn't have the self-esteem at 19 that I have now at 44. Like at 44, I would have been like, bitch, fuck, I ain't supposed to be cursing. I would have been like, F you. And I would have kept going. Like, you aren't the only teacher. You aren't the end all of my career. But that really messed with me. And, as I'm older than you all. So we didn't have YouTube and social media back in my college days. So as I was probably in my late 20s, early 30s, social media, YouTube became more prevalent. And definitely in my 30s, I definitely got into watching YouTube and YouTubers, and I always wanted to do it. I always talked about doing it. And I remember I loved Funky Dineva, Ashley Miller, The Scorpion Show. Like, I just always wanted to do it, but I was so like, I have that wall. I'm really socially awkward, and I was really scared to put myself out there. I would say for years. And finally, one year, my best friend got tired of me talking about it, and she bought me my very first ring light with the camera stand, and she was like, girl, create the channel. It probably took me a year after that before I uploaded my first video. And I feel like now I'm working so hard because I wasted so much time not believing in myself and letting someone else mess with my dream. And I really feel like I can do it. Like, nobody in YouTube world, of all the thousands of people that watch my videos, has said my voice is annoying. So, and even if y'all did, I just tell y'all don't watch. I'm a mess. I'm telling you, I wish I could have been born with a 40-year-old mind, because I'm telling you, the older I got, the more I didn't care about people's opinions. But I do feel like I'm rushing, and I feel like I need to slow down. Not slow down on my channel, but I need to rethink things and make sure I'm putting out my authentic self and not just doing all these reviews because I feel like that's what people want to see. I need to really slow down and think about what I want to do with my channel, because some reviews, some of them shows, I really don't. Y'all can tell in the review, I'll be agitated. What did I say? Now that I'm comfortable, I feel like I'm rushing because I wasted so much time. And I said I did unpack a lot there. Like, I unpacked a lot this week. Day 5 is day 5 is harder for me because day 5, let me go to day 5. I'm going to review day 5 tomorrow, but day 5 is about writing down all of your emotions that you feel throughout the week and giving it a name. And then really pinpointing the adverse emotions you feel. I don't know if I'm really ready to tap into that because I am an emotion hider. I am one who will sit on something and not because one, I sit on a lot because I don't want to go off and I don't want to say something that will completely ruin relationships. And even though I like confrontation, like I don't mind doing all this with you, I'm very anti-confrontational. I don't like raising my blood pressure. So I do push a lot of emotions down instead of just feeling things when they need to be felt. I don't know. But that's for tomorrow. We'll dig into that tomorrow. And I'll also go through day 6. I don't know what day 6 is about. Oh, day 6 is about your body. We'll get into day 6 later. But I don't know. I don't know if I can get through day 5 on camera. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. But y'all, it's time for kitchen table talk. Oh, yes, it's 1 minute to 6. So I got to get off of here and start the live for kitchen table talk. Not as emotional over there. At the kitchen table, we have fun, a good time. So if you're interested in the hot topics of the week with myself and Blissfully Single Being, please log off and click back onto the next video. It will start in 60 seconds. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for another Confessions of a Shopaholic. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting this. It's helping me more than you ever know. More than you ever know. So thank you so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.